Yo guys, what is up? You almost didn't recognize me, did you? It is Randall from Crypto Love, and today we have an episode on the top 4 things to know before investing in Bitcoin. This is the stuff that I wish I knew before I got into Bitcoin. This is the stuff I want to give it to you all, guys. Like, I really want you guys to just be insanely wealthy with all this. So this is everything you should know before getting into Bitcoin. Now, before we get started, just wanted to say thank you to everyone subscribing out there. Thank you to everyone mashing on that like button. Also, guys, if you are new to Bitcoin, if you're looking to give Bitcoin as a gift, go sign up for the webinar this Sunday at crypto-love.com/gift. And we are starting to give away Ledger Nano S's at our weekly live streams on Tuesday nights at 10:30 p.m. Eastern Time. So if you want to register for that, I'll tell you about it later in the episode. So you have to watch. Now, let's get started. All right? 4 things you need to know before buying Bitcoin. Whoops. Damn it. That was the second one. Okay, first one. A $17,000 Bitcoin is not expensive. All right? Guys, right now Bitcoin is $17,000 and change on CoinMarketCap. All right? And the price is probably going up. I mean, it is insane that it's at $17,000. Some people who have been in it for a long time, people who have been in it for years, got in at like dollars or quarters. You know, I got in, fortunately, when it was under $2,000, and I regularly continue to buy in because a $17,000 Bitcoin is not expensive. All right, John McAfee from McAfee Antivirus, says that Bitcoin is going to reach $1 million by 2020. All right, 17,000, $1 million. Guys, it's really not that expensive. And if you take a look at the chart here, I think it's above my head. All right, look at that. That's the Bitcoin charts. Look at that. It's going up. It keeps going up. Ever since I got in the beginning of this year, the price keeps going up. Mind-blowingly, it keeps going up, but it keeps going up. And that's probably what's going to happen. I mean, JP Morgan backs it as digital gold, right? There's John McAfee says it's going to be $1 million. There's also, it's a new asset class. So this is like a brand new thing, like stocks, bonds, gold, precious metals, all that stuff. Well, Bitcoin, digital currency, new asset class. So first thing is $17,000 is not expensive. Don't get deterred by that. And I mean, guys, I challenge you. If Bitcoin does drop below that, post a whole bunch of trolly comments down in the comment box. Tell me I'm a retard. Tell me I don't know what I'm talking about. But chances are the price is going to shoot up. It's going to be 30,000, 50,000, 100,000, half a million, million, and then you'll say, damn, he was right. You know, I'm willing to take that risk. Now, second thing, it all may go to zero. I know, didn't I just say it's like 17,000 cheap? Well, it all may go to zero. And this is something that you have to know. This is something that you have to accept as your responsibility if you choose to invest in Bitcoin. Now, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not telling you what to do with your money because it all may go to zero. All right? And I'm not responsible for you. You're a grown adult. You can be responsible for yourself. Bitcoin is risky. Cryptocurrencies are risky investments. They're awesome. The returns are amazing, okay? The returns are unbelievable, but it's risky. It could all go to zero. And for me personally, I'm okay risking that. I'm okay putting everything I have into it because I know there's a huge chance for growth. If it all goes to zero, then I start over again, you know? But if it does go up very high and I manage to maintain all of my Bitcoin and everything, then things will be bright and sunny and we'll have these sick yacht parties where we'll be having fun on the yachts. And you guys are all invited. So that's what I'm looking for. But it all may go to zero. So don't put in money you're not willing to lose. Third thing, you need to be safe, okay? Bitcoin is not like traditional banks, okay? You can't or a credit card or something like that, where you can't lose it all and be like, hey, that wasn't me. You need to be responsible with this stuff. It's like back in the day when people hid their money under their bed. It's like back in the day when they had gold bars and they dug it somewhere in the backyard. They hid that stuff, all right? And especially since this is digital gold, you need to be aware of hackers, all right? Because hackers are looking for the low-hanging fruit. They want to find the easy Bitcoin to find because guess what? If they grab a Bitcoin, that's almost 20 grand. Right? And if you make it easy for them, they are going to do it. Do not keep your passwords on your computer. Do not make easy passwords. Do not post video of your Bitcoin wallets and all that stuff. Do not do silly stuff. It's like you don't walk out in Camden, New Jersey at 2 o'clock in the morning and expect not to get shot. It's just don't do silly stuff. Now, the picture of this fat banker right behind me, the reason for that is because, you see, banks came about back in the day when people had to hide their money underneath their bed. And then they're like, that's risky. I wish someone could like put it in a vault for me and keep it safe. So these bankers came along and they said, I can do that. And then they were holding the money. And then they said, you know what? I can loan out 10 times what I receive here, because not everybody's going to want it all the time. And that's how we got into the problems that we did in 2008. That's how the bankers started doing that with all your money, because you trust bankers. And if you trust bankers again, you're done. You have to be responsible for your own money. You have to be responsible. So learn what you're doing here. Do not send it to the wrong addresses because you can't get your money back. In the center of the screen, that is a Ledger Nano S cold storage device. That's the thing that I give away every Tuesday on the late night live streams. That is an awesome way to store your Bitcoin offline. But even with that, you have to be safe, all right? I do not keep mine in my house. I keep it in a very safe location, which I will not disclose to anyone. I also do not, there's a recovery password thing. Well, guess what? I had to think like Leonardo da Vinci, come up with a completely obscure code that no one except for me would be able to figure out, all right? And then obscure it. And maybe it's in a couple places. Maybe, but who knows? Don't tell anyone. You got to come up with this stuff to hide it from people, because this is literally your wealth. You hold one Bitcoin today, it'll probably be worth $1 million in a few years. But if you lose it, if you let hackers get it, they're going to get it, and then you won't have it. So, lastly, number four. This one, the most important thing that nobody wants to listen to me about. Dollar cost averaging is the best way to get in. Now, dollar cost averaging is buying a fixed dollar amount of a certain asset, in this case Bitcoin, on a regular basis. So once a week, once every 2 weeks, once a month, whatever it is. And the reason that this works is because when the price of Bitcoin's higher, now Bitcoin is a very volatile market, same with all the cryptocurrencies. When Bitcoin price is higher, you buy less of it. When Bitcoin price is lower, you buy more of it, because you're buying a fixed dollar amount. It doesn't matter what the price of Bitcoin is. See, this differs from how most people get in, because when the price is super high, like what just happened and Bitcoin shot up to $20,000, every person under the sun called me up and said, how do I buy Bitcoin now? And I said, don't, that's stupid. And then when the price is the lowest, they all sell. They're emotional investors. You do not want to be emotional. If you look at this graph above my head, that is scientifically the best days to buy Bitcoin. It turns out to be Friday, number 1, and Wednesday, number 2. That's when Bitcoin is historically the cheapest, based on science, guys. Now, so how should you use that? Buy Bitcoin every Friday. Set up a recurring account on Coinbase. If you want to know how to do that, I have a video called Dollar Cost Averaging Bitcoin. You can go look that up and you can find it, and I will show you step by step how to do it. So those are the 4 things. Just to recap for you guys. Number 1, the price right now, as high as it is, it's still cheap. It's only going higher, unless it goes to 0. You need to be safe. And dollar cost averaging, the best way in. So guys, if you made it all the way through this episode, I want to say thank you. A couple more announcements. So guys, if you want to learn how to give Bitcoin to someone as a gift this holiday season, which would be an awesome gift to give because the price is probably going to go up. It's much better than a savings bond, which accumulates like $20 over 10 years. This could get $20 in an hour. Sign up for this webinar, crypto-love.com/gift, and you can go sign up for the webinar this Sunday. Also, guys, if you want to win one of those cold storage devices, the Ledger Nano S cold storage device, go to crypto-love.com/ledger. You can enter in there, follow the instructions for how to enter in there, and then you too could potentially win a Ledger cold storage device. Awesome. Now, lastly, for those of you who made it through the entire episode and the announcements and everything, thank you so much. You're my favorite. You know it. You know. Oh, I forgot. Guys, one more thing, all right? I was going to do this in the beginning of the episode, didn't do it, but look, drinking from my crypto love mug of truth and justice. All right, that's a little tip of the hat to one of my mentors, a guy that I respect and admire very much. If you know where the of truth and justice comes from, post it down in the comments and I will send you a free crypto love mug. That's how much I care, because I want you guys to improve your life, to be awesome, to do awesome stuff. So thank you guys. If you like this episode, subscribe, mash on the like button. I will catch you guys next time. I love you very much. All right, peace.